Good morning, little mum and Jeffrey, Auntie Margot, Uncle Martin. It's, what time is it? 5 minutes past 6 on my way to work. And we've got a lovely pink sky. And just like Mull of Kintyre, well, probably not, but similar to it, we've got all the mist on the fields. Don't know if you can see. There's always stuff like this in the morning. Bly, bly, bly. It's about 20 degrees outside, and you can see Mull of Kintyre, the mist rolling in from the sea. My desire is, oh, get a cup of tea. Wait there, wait there. You get a nice view as you come over the tops here. I'll just demist the window. Whee! It's the 100km/h road. Woo! Roads aren't the best, but they're very, very empty. I love that. There's your friendly neighbourhood volcano. Looks a lot bigger in real life, I'll tell thee. Miles, 100k is 60 miles an hour. Probably like 50. Required speed. There's no need for speed in Australia. Speed is a killer. Only speed, not inexperience, stupidity, or dullness. Sense of mind. Only speed is the killer in Australia. The fact that nobody in the country can bloody well drive properly is nothing to do with it. The humidity changes so quickly in the morning as you're going through these valleys with the mist and then everything else. You're permanently messing with your air conditioning. It's about 20 degrees outside. This is the one-lane bridge. This is where it floods, so they've built a bridge that washes away easily, and this is it, Caboolture Creek. Woo! So we're coming into Yandina now. Well, the outskirts of it anyway. It's only a small town. They're not sitting down. Is it going to be a good day, girls? Oh, I should say so. Oh, yeah, no worries, mate. It's going to be a bloody belter. Get the sun up in a minute properly. Oh, look, see a motorway. Oh, this will be busy. go. Oh yeah, 4 cars on the motorway. Wow. It's going to be a ripper today. You've got to keep a steady head on you, pull your neck in, wind your neck in. If you want to go fast, just take the keys out of the ignition and just let the car roll down the road, as is the custom in Australia. Don't need to have your engine switched on. I might have another butty. Oh no, I might have an apple actually, it's a good idea. Don't eat your lunch, Andrew. Anyway, so that's it. I just thought I'd give you that beautiful morning scenery. Street lights are still on. And this is the main road, the Yandina Nambour Road. Oh, another car. This is Yandina Crossroads, tiny town of Yandina. Red to green, orange is never seen, except for in the films featured in by the Queen. It's a lovely little town. You've got the village bakery there, and Cafe Gingers. That's purely because there's a ginger factory. This is the garage. Hunters crossing the road. Feed barn. It's the garage that I stock up on. And then we leave Yandina. Look at that skate park like that. In a town this size. Amazing. I love this place. I absolutely love this place. Another car. And another car. On the last movie. Yeah, they're really exciting, these movies, aren't they? But the one thing you didn't see, I think the last one was filmed mid-afternoon. The one thing you didn't see on the last one was these wonderful banks of mist in the fields. And they drift across the roads like some primordial phantom of romance. And in the distance there, I don't know if you can see it, you get the kind of peaks of the volcanoes. Going over Browns Creek Bridge, there you see, it's Brownies Creek Bridge. And when we do that, we know that we've got another minute and then we're there. Lovely, lovely views. I never get sick of getting up early to do this. I just get sick of having to go to bed friggin' early to do it. You know, the day before you've got to go to bed at like 8 to get up at 5. And this is the last field now before we get to, you know, the crossroads. Another car. Bloody hell, what are these cars doing on my road? So anyway, there you go. That's the magic of the dawn run to Fab Slabs. I might do some filming of Fab Slabs today. But we're coming up to the junction here now, the crossroads. You can see that crossroads sign. Indicate. Full flaps, landing gear. and turn into the endless road. This is Running Creek Road again. A long, long road with many a pothole stuck in the road. Down, down. Something really, I don't know, romantic about it. Whoops, really romantic about it. Driving so far off the beaten track to get to your place of work. It's a long, 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 long road. It's a very, very long road. It's very unusual to see any other cars on this road, but you do see the neighbours pulling out sometimes, and everybody waves to each other. It's really weird considering there's so few people per square mile. They all know each other. Very farming kind of attitude, really. Now, as we pull into Fab Slabs, I think I'll do some kind of covert filming. There you go. This is 105. Funnily enough, and then Fab Slabs is 103. Yeah, we're pulling. Okay, stand by. You are now entering the Pleasure Dome. That's Pete's truck there, the blue one. Scotty's car. Scotty's car there. I'll leave room for Lance's car, and I'll just park up. Bye bye. Once upon a time, a pommy boy got a job in a magic kingdom of wooden cutting boards. Bread, that is. Bread cutting boards. Thousands upon millions upon Googles of bread cutting boards. With his butty box and his water bottle, he made lots and lots and lots and lots of bread cutting boards. Beautiful bread cutting boards. Working with Pete and working with Ricky and Paul and Scotty. They worked in the Fab Slabs workshop, of which this is the kitchen, with a lovely garden where we sit and have our butties. Where we sit and have our butties behind the system. And that's my cup. And this is where we store some of the beautiful cutting boards, which then get shipped out. It's a very nice. In fact, I think that's one of mine up there on top. Yeah, I did that one. Fab Slabs. At the moment I only get to work on the seconds. Stored in the stock room are things like this, which are beautiful stools and tables. A bit dusty, because dust rules supreme in this place, I'll tell you. It really does. And then there's other bits of stock here, like all made from blue gum or camphor laurel, or this table here is that's blue gum, I think, or it could be black butt, which is yellow. You see, in Australia blue butt is red, camphor laurel is that colour, and then blue butt, black butt is yellow. So yellow, blue is black, brown is red, is blue. Let's go downstairs. So going back down the stairs, take you into the workshop. Okay, here we go. Let's go. So this is the workshop, and this is where stand doing all of the bits and pieces. That's Pete's stack of 60,000 boards. Pete's so fast at making boards that he can make about, well, he did all those in one day nearly. And just by comparison, that's my pile there. That's what I made today. And then we've got all this machinery, we've got like router tables. And there you go, that's something that Pete's got at the moment, which is a miniature map of Australia. It's a lovely shiny sunny day. And this is Pete making the bed. Pete's finished making the bed with Scotty, and now they're going to spray it. Good day, Pete. Say good day to Pommyland.
Good day.
And that's the bed he's made. Superb, this. Absolutely going to last a million years, this, when you look at it. And it's got rustic design, so all the natural features don't get filled, they just get made and highlighted. And when it's sprayed, well, just you wait and see what happens when it's sprayed. You're going to love this. What's this, blue gum, Pete? Beauty.
One to represent myself, one to represent Andy, one to represent Jan.
So this is how the cutting boards start life, basically as pieces of tree. I don't know if you can see that. It's like a kind of a board which is cut from a tree billet, and pretty much like this, and then cut into slabs, these blanks, which we then have to saw into strips that are going to, you know, be roughly the right size. And then Pete there and Lance, old Pete, cutting the boards up into slabs. Then they get cut on here on the bandsaw, little hole drilled in them, thickness to the right size with that planer thickness in there, and then from there they get sanded to the right thickness on here, and then they get hand finished, which is what we do with them over there. And that's what you do for your money. And that, my dear, is Fab Slabs. Just a quick look at what goes on out here. This is where the wood is dried. It's bought in tree billets and then it's dried out here. Sometimes being at work's just a pain in the ass. All of this shining through the trees, beauty. What an office. Hello folks, it's home time again. So we're at the traffic lights at Yandina and they're going to be going back on the new route, and I'll just show you with some little shots. There's no point to these videos, it's just to keep you kind of aware of what I value so much about each day. Hello cows. Hello cows. One-lane bridge and the giant stranded at the riverside. Our 50-odd year race back to the farm. Be with my uncle at the fireside. Oh! Been a stormy day. See the dark clouds. They don't have black and white chevrons here. They have the yellow and black ones like they do in America. A lot of the road habits are English, like driving on the left, but a lot of the signs are taken directly from American styles to do things. Including the bumps. This is Camp Flat. Road subject to flooding. This now brings us back into Blythe, which is where we joined or left the other road, you know. Taking care to indicate, even when filming illegally, which is more than any bugger else does around here. Nobody signals. See? Nothing. See a car signalling, it's unusual. They are probably the worst drivers in the world with the best roads. It's a shame, you know. Even the police cars don't indicate. The buses, think they must. I hope that the buses indicate. You'd like to think that's still the case, wouldn't you, really? School buses indicate like a school bus. And here we have some school kids coming home. There's a local school around here. Another bus there, another school bus. Now you can't overtake the school buses, which is like the American rules. A good idea really, but causes bloody mayhem in the mornings, especially when you get near the cities. This is the Bly Bly. Somebody indicating. Now if you're passing a school, you have these 40 mile/hour zones that you've got to stick to. Sorry, 40 km/h. Now this here is Bly Bly, and this is where we join the road. Normally we would have come from that direction on the other movie, but now we've come into Bly Bly, and you'll recognise it from the other film. It's I think about here, I said it was about the size of Koppel. Actually, it's got a castle that's been built completely out of concrete. I don't know who built it, but we'll see it in a minute. I'll show you. It's quite funny. And they do all kinds of really classical things there, like opera and jousting, and not at the same time, but that's a good idea. I'll show it to you now. So this is going to go back a slightly different way today, which means that we're going to go, instead of going down the motorway, we're going to go back through the fruit farm area. Hang on. So this is the castle. I've got to show you the castle. Can't not go to the castle. That would just be nuts. So there it is. It's a genuine 200-year-old castle. Sorry, 60-year-old. Bly Bly Castle. And oh, they're very proud of it, you know. Well, it's 60 years old, or it could be 70. It does look good. I think it was a private venture. I think it's like a kind of a, the guy who owns it's like some kind of castle fan. Made out of genuine concrete block. Can you see the ramparts? We've got a dinosaur up there on the top of the castle, and this is Bly Bly Castle, and it's got its own grounds, and it's really, really nice. And look at that, there's even arrow slits there for the Christians to shoot the local Neanderthals, heathens, and that's Bly Bly Castle. So Bly 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 Bly. It goes well with the palm trees, I think. You know, William the Conqueror didn't know what a palm tree was. But there you go. And there's Botticelli's Venus. But she's not on a shell. She's in this case standing on some B&Q garden chippings. I'll zoom out. So there you go, you see, and that's the good old Australian flag. So that's Bly Bly Castle. That's all there is to it. Probably will go in there one day with Jenny, have a laugh at the Australian history. All 265 years of it. Anyway, so we're going to head back into Maroochydore now. So the motorway would run parallel with this, but what we're going to do is we're just going to go back in on the boring way. So I'll tune out now, but I'll tune back in with you soon. Bye bye from Bly Bly. Bly Bly.